What's going on, guys? Let's take a minute to talk about Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and let's look at his graphic for the cash flow quadrant. I'm going to change that into a cash flow pyramid because I just like the structure of the pyramid better, and I think it applies to what we're going to talk about a little better. And when we look at the pyramid has layers. So the bottom layer, the foundation of the pyramid, nothing above the foundation would stand if it didn't rest on a solid foundation. The foundational level is the employee. The employee is the person who gets paid last. Federal taxes come out of your paycheck first, state taxes come out, benefits come out, Medicare, Social Security, 401k contribution, everything comes out of your paycheck. You have the least control over your money, but you, in theory at least, have some stability in the form of, I'm going to get paid to do a job. That's the employee. Now, the next step above that is the individual who's self-employed. The self-employed individual may or may not have a business, but they're the ones doing all the work. They're the ones receiving the income. They have a little bit more control over their money. They can make some tax deductions and do certain things and have some decisions to be made on spending. But at the same time, the self-employed individual is also the one cleaning every toilet, taking out the trash, and doing all the marketing in the face of the company. The self-employed individual probably does the most work out of everybody. And if you dollar cost average how much money they actually make relative to how much time they put in, they probably make least of everybody. The level above the self-employed is the business owner. And I think too often people mistake themselves for business owners when they're actually simply self-employed. So I like the bus test. The bus test is, if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, my business would continue on in perpetuity without me. Nobody would know. The patients would still be seen. The business would still operate. We would be, at hardly a single day's interruption if I no longer existed. That is because we've built a business. The business is not dependent on me. The business will run itself. Now I am in the shoes of a business owner. The final step in the pyramid is the pinnacle. It is the investor role. So if I go and purchase a stock certificate for McDonald's, I'm an investor in McDonald's. I'm not sitting on the board. I'm not making decisions. I'm not flipping burgers. I solely put money behind the company, and I will receive a dividend, or the value of my share will grow as the company grows or fall as the company falls. So I think it's important as clinicians who are interested in business that we start thinking about the dynamics of the cash flow pyramid. Where we are, we can be in multiple levels at the same time. At one point, I was an investor in a clinic in Florida. I was a business owner for a clinic in Ohio, and I was self-employed at another clinic in Ohio. I occupied all three scenarios at the same time. So don't totally let this kind of put you in a box. Use it as a reference, use it as a guide. If you want to move toward true business ownership, the best test is the bus test. If you didn't show up to work tomorrow, would things continue to operate without you? If not, if things would fall apart, you do not have a business. You have a job. You are self-employed. And if you want to move to the position of business owner, you need to take specific actions to get there. Guys, thank you so much. I'll catch you on the next video.